Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Lambert Park for this round 12 clash of the NPL New South Wales Men's 1 competition. Sydney FC taking on Hakoah, Sydney City East. Both sides looking to climb up the ladder. Sydney FC currently in ninth spot, but coming off a big win last week against Sydney Olympic by 3-2. Whilst Hakoah haven't won since round 3, but have been desperately unlucky in recent weeks. Can the change, the halfway mark of the season, bring a welcome change to the boys from Hensley Park? We'll find out shortly. Let's have a look at both starting lineups for you today. For Hakoah, Sydney City East in goals, number 1, Ryan Norville. Number 3, James Coombs. Number 4, in captain, Brad Walker. Number 8, Oliver Green. Number 9, Shohei Okuno. Number 11, Jack Green. Number 13, Robert Ezekiel. Number 17, Harry Jones. Number 24, Amari Gautier. Number 60, Takanoji. And coming into the lineup, only recently signed in the last couple of days, ex-Central Coast Mariners and Sydney FC player in Pedge Bowick. He'll be number 15. The substitutes for Hakoah tonight, Connor Shattuck, Dominic Cox, Addison Sayan and Max Ephraim. Of course, Gavin Ray is the coach of Hakoah. Now to the home side, Sydney FC in goals, number 1, Thomas Hewitt-Bell. Number 3, Ben Van Meurs. He'll be the captain tonight, taking over from Lee McGing, who moved midweek across to Sutherland Sharks. Number 5, Patrick Scabilio. Number 6, Harry van der Sarg. Number 7, Jerry Skatardis. Number 8, Joel King. Number 9, Hamish Lamberton. Number 11, Luke Ivanovic. Number 15, Ryan Teague. Number 18, Benjamin Coop. And rounding out the first 11, number 24, Jake Holman. Substitutes tonight for Sydney. Number 12, Giuseppe Tilio. Number 16, Paolo Bonani. Number 17, Callum Talbot. Number 30, Adam Pavlicic. And number 23, Harry McCarthy. Jim Van Weeren is the coach of Sydney FC. Tonight's referee, Katie Patterson. Assistant referees, Andre Giev and Maggie Price. And Nick Gongolidis is the 4th official. Of course, both sides having aspirations still of making the finals. They'll need to get things going quickly. Sydney FC did have that impressive win against the odds last week against Sydney Olympic by 3-2. Hakoah did go down by 1-0 out at Lily Holmes Stadium. A game that they very much were in the opportunity of winning that game, missing a penalty. Tonight we may see a different Hakoah. 4 changes to the lineup from last week. As we see kick-off here. Noji. King now for Sydney. Pressed there by Harry Jones. Van Meurs. Holman all the way back to the custodian in Hewitt-Bell. An early corner for Hakoah. Be taken by Shohei Okuno. See James Coombs and Brad Walker making their way up into the penalty area. Okuno with a delivery in. Far post ball looking for the head on. Straight there by James Coombs, the header into the hands of Hewitt-Bell. And he rolls it out to the right back in Harry van der Sarg. Of course, Harry coming back into the side. Was a last minute withdrawal last week against Sydney Olympic with the flu. The only change tonight for Jim Van Weeren's side is Jake Holman coming in for Marco Tilio, who had a neck contusion during the week. So all the best to Marco Tilio and a speedy recovery to you. Looking forward to seeing you in the starting lineup in the coming weeks. Skatardis now, switch of play to Van der Sarg. Noji there. So he plays it nicely to Teague. Square ball across, cut out by Ezekiel. Holman there doing well to wrestle back possession for Sydney. Of course, many of these players backing up from the Champions League game played midweek against Kawasaki. What a fabulous opportunity it was for the young Sky Blues to play up against one of the powerhouses in Asian football. Of course, Kawasaki topping their group on 15 points. They'll be mighty hard to beat in the Asian Champions League this year. So you throw to Sydney. Will be taken by Joel King. Of course, Joel scoring one of the goal of the week contenders. The third and final goal, the one that gave Sydney the 3 points against Sydney Olympic. He also made the Ultra Football Team of the Week. So well done to young Joel King, who has been great for Jimmy Van Wieren in that left-sided position throughout 2019. Lamberton chasing there. Walker trying to hold him off. Lamberton gets in front of him though. That's Holman near. Still going. Lamberton just wrestled off the ball there by Ezekiel and Walker, but the ball forward only as far as Teague. And it's him with the ball now. Scabilio. Of course, Paddy Scabilio playing in that centre-back role tonight with the departure of Lee McGing. So, Skatardis. Holman gets there, keeps it in. Ezekiel in front of him. Plays it short to Skatardis. Gets it onto his right. Teague, first time ball. Lamberton. Back to Teague. Dispossessed though by Harry Jones. Only as far as Skatardis now. Into the 18-yard box. Jerry Skatardis isolated, needing support. Ezekiel doing well. Still wrestling there. Skatardis. Holman. Ivanovic. Just showed a little too much of the ball there. Trickling over for a Hakoah throw. Of course, I was going to say, young Patrick Scabilio, very versatile. We saw him against Olympic last week playing that right back position due to the withdrawal of Van der Sarg tonight in the centre back role. Gautier now switches the ball. That's Jack Green over on the far side to Nodji. Back to Green. Ivanovic. First touch just lets him down there, so it's Boich now. Across to his skipper in Walker. Jones back to Boich. So Ezekiel making a run down the right, but has to check his run. Ball now with Walker. Kuno. Still going. Holman coming across, the ball in, looking for Nodji. Ivanovic with a nice first touch. Teague plays it to Scabilio, ball forward. Jones chests it down and Hakoah will come again through Ezekiel. Plays it short. Oliver Green now onto his left. Looking for Nodji. Just touches his hand. Play on now by Scabilio. Quickly for Sydney FC. And it's Ivanovic who can break into Hakoah territory. As Jones in front of him, holds him up. Good hear Gavin Ray there. Happy with Harry Jones winning the possession back for Hakoah. Of course, the championship points much needed for both sides, especially Hakoah looking to battle and survive the NPL New South Wales Men's 1 competition for 2020. Games played earlier today in the under-20s. It was a victory to the Young Sky Blues by 2-1. And Sydney FC also won the under-18s by 3-2. So looking to claim maximum points tonight in the club championship. Also, Hakoah looking for some much needed championship points and a climb off the bottom of the ladder. King plays it square to Scabilio. Van der Sarg. Has to go back to Scabilio. Tight in there from Sydney. Hugh Bell will just settle things down now. He's Captain Van Meurs. Skatardis to Teague. Moonmewers. Scabilio plays it the 1-2 with Van der Sarg. Hakoah just keeping their shape at the moment. Of course, the defence has been rock solid over the last 6 weeks, only conceding 9 goals. But it's up top where they've struggled to score goals. Teague now. Taken down by Oliver Green. Free kick to Hakoah. Green switches the play nicely. Finding Ezekiel. Holman, though, does well. Teague. Holman. Advancing into that front third now. Still going. Jake Holman. Referee Katie Patterson just seeing a slight infringement there. So it will be a free kick to Sydney. 22 yards out from the Hakoah goal as we see Ryan Norville organising his wall. Just happy with the 3 in the wall at the moment. So Kuno just tagging in behind for the loose ball. It will be Ivanovic to hit it for Sydney. As he steps up, Luke Ivanovic looking to go inside that far post. Easy in then for Norville though. Rolls it out quickly. Walker. It's too much oomph on it there from the skipper. It'll be a Sydney goal kick, but not a bad result for Hakoah, allowing them to get their shape back in order. Of course, Sydney winning the first battle of the 2 this year, 2-1. Whilst last year both sides had 3-1 victories at home. Hakoah winning the second battle 3-1, and Sydney FC won the first leg of their battle last year 3-1. So evenly poised these sides over the last couple of years. Coombs. Ball over the top looking for Gautier. And it's a match race. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. So Sydney with another goal kick. Of course, there are 3 other games being played tonight. Approaching half-time at Seymour Short, Sutherland Sharks 1, leading Sydney Olympic 0. Scored in the 8th minute in that contest. So, plenty of movement this week. Saw Charles Lokalingoi a couple of weeks ago make his way across to the Sutherland side. Lee McGing this week. It's a silly season with the transfer window open. Keep an eye on all movements throughout the social media handles of NPL New South Wales Facebook page, as well as Football New South Wales Facebook and YouTube channels for all the latest. As Nodji now, nice turn there by Nodji, but pushed off the ball by Skatadis. Not in illegal fashion, says the referee. So Hakoah with the free kick. Taken by Harry Jones for Hakoah. We'll certainly get this forward. Kuno does well. Looking for Green with the header. Gets a nice head onto it, but just not the power in the end. Hewitt Bell looks to release quickly. Downfield for Lamberton. Bowick coming across though, cutting it off. This will be interesting to see how Pedge Bowick goes tonight. Back into the NPL competition. As you know, he's a personal trainer, so he'll be relatively fit. But nothing like good old game fitness, as they say. Van der Sarg just about to say, what does it go into touch, but looks like a free kick has been awarded on the far side. No advantage there. Teague. Skatardis. Switch of play for King. Nice first touch to get it down. Back to Skatardis. King continues on with the run. Looking for the ball over the top and gets it. Joel King squares it up. Looking for the runners. Benjamin Coop there. Just can't get there in the nick of time. And Hakoah now look to turn defence into attack, but ball forward there by Kuno, straight to Skatardis, ever alert in the centre of the park as he is. For Sydney, week in, week out, young Jerry Skatardis. Always a pleasure to watch him play. Of course, two other games being played. Kicked off at 7 o'clock tonight. Of course, that Sutherland game kicking off at 6:30. Mount Druitt Town Rangers up against Blacktown City. 0-0 there. And 10 gone out at Bosley Park. Apia 1 leading Marconi Stallions 0. So in the Italian derby, Apia taking the lead there. Skatardis up towards the 18-yard box now, but has players in front of him, so has to go back to Teague and settle things down. Just over 14 and a half minutes played here at Lambert Park. No chances for either side at the moment. Still 0-0. Will Gotts is calling all the action for you this evening. Don't forget to share the page and like it. As Gautier tries his luck from distance. Never really troubling Hewitt Bell there. Ex-Barker College boy. Gautier being an ex-Chipping Norton junior. So good to see local clubs, players moving on and creating a career out of football. Holman, Lamberton. Bowick strong. Van der Sarg with the throw. Goes down the line for Lamberton. Coombs in his back. Jack Green helping out there. In the end, they wrestle possession back off Lamberton. Free kick to be taken by Norval. False start there. We'll go again. Norval up over the half. Looking for the header. The flick on. Gets it. King down the line now. Holman gets there first. Walker tries to shoulder him off it, but he does well, young Holman. Coop now. Benjamin Coop onto his right. Good defence there from Jack Green. Coming across for Hakoah. Nodgy. Jones. Gautier. Jack Green. Has Akuno down the line. Tries to feed him, and he does nicely. Shahai Kuno gets there first. Scabilio in front of him. Beats him. The ball in. Van Meurs with a timely header. Concedes the corner to Hakoah. Much better work there from Hakoah moving forward into that front third. Down the left corridor, the measured ball in. Almost paying dividends for the visitors. Just waiting for a ball. And we finally get one. Normally we would have people behind the goals up top there here at Lambert Park watching the game. No one up there today, so just had to wait for one of the young ball boys to get the ball onto the field. Hakoah now, ball in, looking for the header. Gets it from Gautier. Not far wide. Amari Gautier there for Hakoah. Well, a great delivery in from Shahai Hakoah there. Gautier climbing, but inches wide. Nodji. Just can't keep it in, so throw to be taken by King. Looking for runners, has to go down the line. Lamberton and Walker there, that'll be a good duel tonight. Won't be the first time they'll come up against each other. Ezekiel now has options left and right, goes to the right. Nodji tries the near post ball in, easily cut out by Van Meurs. Lamberton with the header. Boich just gets it down to Nodji. Jones in behind, beautiful ball. Tucker Nodji, what can he do? Look to square it up there for Gautier. But Van Meurs coming across once again to concede the corner. Some nice movement there by Hakoah. The ball in behind. Hakoah now has Walker, far post. Goes to Coombs. Coombs with the head down. Lamberton with the clearance downfield. Boach will get there first. Heads it back down, Route 1 style. Beautiful switch of play to Hakoah. Gets it in to the mixer. Once again, too much speed on it for Gautier. And Walker, who was at the far post, looming there. Holman squares it up for Teague. Scabilio. Van der Sar under pressure there from Nodji, does well. That was Scabilio back to his keeper. Some press there from Tucker Nodji. Hugh Bill has to clear it first time. The header from Ollie Green just conceding the throw on the far side to Sydney. Van der Sarg. Skatardis. Can't find the direction on his pass there. Looking for Ivanovic. Gautier. Jones. The switch. Walker. Not a great deal going forward, so just happy to maintain possession. Hakoah at the moment. Ollie Green. Coombs back to Boich. King with the head down. Only as far as Jones. Under pressure from Teague. Does well. Ollie Green. Looking for Nodji. Ivanovic working hard there. Teague looking for a foul. Referee Katie Patterson having none of it. Will be a Sydney throw. Lamberton. Nice first time touch there. Fouled by Oliver Green. Free kick to Sydney just inside their territory. Midway through the first half here at Lambert Park. If you're just joining us, Sydney FC 0. Hakoah, Sydney City East 0. Just the one chance. Murray Gautier with a header. Inches wide. Okay, that's well in the balance at the moment, as we expected coming into this one. A big 3 points on offer. And also the club championship points, which is just as important for Hakoah tonight. Gautier, Jones, Coombs. Green back to Coombs. Sydney a little deep at the moment, so just allowing Hakoah with an easier passage into that middle and final third of the Sky Blues. Jones with the ball forward. Headed away, but Jones first to claim it. Goes back to Coombs. Walker, ball forward looking for Nodji. Gets the head on it, but doesn't have any players running off his hip, so Skvilio gets it back to Heward Bell. Nice and easy there. Van der Sar to Ivanovic. Nice drag and go, but Jack Green dispossesses him. Nice ball forward for Kuno. Can he get there first? Bounces perilously. But in the end, Heward Bell claims it. Rolls it out quickly. Half time at Seymour Shore. Sutherland Sharks 2, leading Sydney Olympic 0. And 19 minutes gone out at Marconi. They've levelled the score and restored parity out there. Marconi 1, Apia 1. Still 0-0 midway through the first half out at Popondetta Park between Mount Druitt and Blacktown City. Well, Gotts calling all the action for you. Thanks for tuning in once again to the NPL New South Wales live stream on Facebook, as well as Football New South Wales YouTube. Every week we have many people from around not only the state but Australia and overseas joining us and tuning into the 6 games that are on offer every week. So thank you to you all for making what it is this year. We've seen injury at the moment to one of the Hakoah players. May in fact be the skipper in Brad Walker. So we'll just keep an eye on who it is at the moment. Of course, both sides playing next Saturday. Sydney FC will be here at Lambert Park at 1 p.m. taking on Manly United. Of course, Manly in the top 5 at the moment. Done some good things in 2019, so that will be another tough contest, whilst Hakoah will be entertaining Sutherland Sharks 5 p.m. next Sunday at Hensley Athletic Field. That will be a big clash. See Brad Walker just getting to his feet. Good to see him jogging to the sideline. Of course, Brad was coming back from injury in the pre-season. Speaking to him pre-game today, his fitness is where he wants it to be right now. So excited at what the second half of the year will bring, not only for him but for Hakoah. Whilst are out of the mix at the moment, we've seen throughout the year so far only a couple of wins and you can get back into the mix. And that's not a good thing. We've actually seen Brad Walker taken off. So Brad Walker, the captain, going off. And Connor Shattuck replacing him. So an early substitution for Coach Gavin Ray. Let's hope that Brad Walker, it's more a niggle than anything else, and he'll be back on the field next week. Oliver Green gets there first. Jack Green to Oliver Green on the volley. Blocked there. Just didn't get enough on it. Did Oliver Green. Enterprising play there from Hakoah. Skvilio switches on to Van Meurs. Just corral it to young Joel King. Again, Lamberton down the line. That's Connor Shattuck's first involvement since coming on moments ago. Ezekiel, ball in behind for Hakoah. Nice delivery. Great weight of pass. Gautier calling from it. Oscabilia getting there first though. No margin for error, that's for sure. In the centre of the park, Ryan Teague now for Sydney. Up towards the halfway line. Oliver Green in front of him. Goes square to Skatardis. Van Meurs has a free. King to his left. Nice ball there. To Jake Holman is dispossessed though by Ezekiel. Jones. Can he get there first? Can he what? Hakoah. Nodji free on the right. Tucker Nodji. Has Joel King in front of him. Slides it in behind for Hakoah. The square ball. Ryan Teague with the first time clearance. Still with the ball. Hakoah. Shattuck finding Boge. Coombs to Jack Green, taken down. And rightly so, a free kick on the far side to Hakoah. 29 minutes gone here at Lambert Park. Scoreless still. Sydney FC 0. Hakoah Sydney City East 0. Of course, in the games played earlier today in the under-20s, Sydney FC defeated Hakoah by 2-1. And it was also a victory to the Sky Blues in the under-18s, defeating Hakoah by 3-2. Free kick given there for the foul on Jack Green. It will be Shahai Kuno with the delivery in. Well, Hakoah losing a little bit of that height with the injury to Brad Walker. So we'll see what the set piece offers the visitors. Hakoah, the delivery in. Far post looking for the header. Cleared away by Sydney. The ball back in. Poach gets there first. Hakoah still going. Cutting back inside. Oliver Green looking for the ball in behind. Finding Gautier. Cut off nicely there by Joel King though. Well, geez, he read it well. Young Joel King. Just as Gautier was about to pull the trigger. I've liked what I've seen from Joel King this year. We've seen him travel away in the Asian Champions League, of course, playing last week against Kawasaki. And that is why. Nodji now. Oliver Green looks to pull the trigger. Oliver Green straight to Hewitt Bell, though. Certainly got a lot of power on it there. Oliver Green just couldn't find the angle he was looking for to trouble the custodian. King down the line. Lamberton has Shattuck in his back. Skatardis to Teague. King now has Ezekiel in front of him. Plays the 1-2 with Holman, still going. Joel King. Beautiful dummy there by Lamberton. First time shot. And the save by Norval, still in. And tucked away in the end by Benjamin Coop. For Sydney, his third of the season. And Sydney FC will play from in front here at Lambert Park.
Goal for Sydney FC, scored by number 18, Benjamin Coop. Sydney FC 1.
Well, the shot there from Skatardis. Novel getting a hand on it. Couldn't see it over. And first to react, Benjamin Coop for Sydney FC. Not just his third of the season. And it's Sydney 1, Hakoah, Sydney City East 0. Well, it'll be interesting to see what we get now from Hakoah, of course. Had some great opportunities in this first half. Just snuffed out at the end by some good defensive play from Sydney FC. They haven't conceded many goals in recent weeks. They have had a trouble up top scoring. So they'll need to score at least 2 tonight to win this one. Van der Sarg with the throw. Plays the 1-2 short. Teague. Scabilio. Van der Sarg has Green in front of him, so plays it inwards to Ivanovic. Still with possession now, Hakoah. Throw on the far side to Sydney FC. Skatadis looking to play the 1-2 there. Dispossessed by Oliver Green. The switch. Shattuck. Ezekiel cuts inside onto his left now. Robert Ezekiel. Tucker Nodji. He'll go one-on-one with Joel King. Holman coming across to help him out defensively. Still going Joel. Sorry, Jake Holman it was. I was about to say Joel King, but the switch now. Scabilio. Skatadis. Holman calls for it. Nice first touch. Cuts inside. Ezekiel takes him down. Free kick taken. Skatadis. Ivanovic just floating around in the middle of the park at the moment, looking to get his foot a little more on the ball. Nice ball over the top, finding King. Good vision there from Skatadis. King whips it in. Call under pressure defensively. Hakoah there. Falls nicely for Norval. Green down the line for Gautier. Shattuck. Boich. Jack Green. Back to Coombs. Just happy to play it sideways at the moment. Hakoah. Sydney really not pressing. King down the left corridor there. Nice tackle by Van der Sarg. That's still with Hakoah now. Van der Sarg just clears it forward. Boich with the switch to Shattuck. Ezekiel. Again cuts inside. Ball in. Straight to Hewitt Bell. Nicely left there defensively by Van Meurs. For his keeper. Van der Sarg with the switch of play. Dangerous. Ezekiel getting there first, but assistant referee Maggie Price with her 20/20 vision there, saying it's a Hakoah ball. So Ezekiel takes it. Oliver Green. Coombs, of course, Coombs now the captain of the side with Brad Walker going off in the 26th minute with that injury substitution. Akuno. Green. Akuno tries to dink it over the top. Blocked by Skatadis. Falls to Akuno once again, though. Ezekiel gets it down, looking for Gautier with a shot on the half volley. We know he can score them from distance. We have seen them time and time again for Amari Gautier over the last few seasons, not only in the NPL 1 but in the NPL 2 as well. Of course, Hakoah was leading goal scorer this year on 4. Looking to add to his tally tonight. Coombs with the header. Teague. Coop. Ball just bouncing around at the moment, so Ollie Green gets it back down on the deck. Coombs plays it left to Jack Green. Has some space in front of him. Ivanovic coming across. It cuts inside. Goes to Akuno. Still Hakoah. Dispossessed though by Skatadis though. Working so hard in the middle of the park. Long ball forward. Boich with the header. Straight to Coop though. Trying to play Lambertini behind. Into the 39th minute. Mark Kirrett, Lambert Park, Sydney FC 1. Benjamin Coop the scorer for them. Leading Hakoah Sydney City East 0. A big 6 or so minutes coming up in this first half. Can Hakoah wrestle back the lead and draw parity going into the sheds, or will the young Sky Blues maintain that lead? The ball in by Shadek, looking for Gautier. Hildbell getting there first though. Rolls it out to Coop. To Harry van der Sarg on the right. Ivanovic now has Lamberton far post. Can't get it there though. Cut out by Shadek. Jack Green on the far side. Van der Sarg just doing enough to hold him up, but Hakoah do win the throw. Some progress scores for you around the grounds. 39 minutes gone out at Popondetta Park. Blacktown City 1 leading Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. And at Marconi Stadium, 35 gone. Marconi 1, now trail Apia Leichhardt Tigers by 3 goals to 1. So a big first half from the Leichhardt boys out there at Bosley Park, as we see Benjamin Coop now looking to get Holman in on the far post, but just overcooking that cross somewhat. And Hakoah with the throw. One thing we're guaranteed when we see games out at Marconi Stadium, goals are plenty, as Joel King turns it over now. Does win the ball back for Sydney though. Skatadis. They'll start again, Sydney do. Teague. Coop. Just doesn't get the pace on that first touch. Van der Sarg takes down Jack Green. For a moment there, referee Katie Patterson looked like she may have taken the wrong card out, but it's a yellow card to Harry van der Sarg. So he's the first player to find his name in the book tonight. The young right back for Sydney. Of course, while we're looking at the games for the remainder of this round, aside from the 3 games tonight, we do have 2 games tomorrow at 3 o'clock kickoffs. Both of them at Illingdon Sports Centre will be Rockdale City Suns taking on Sydney United 58. And over at Cromer Park, Manly United taking on Wollongong Wolves. So a couple of cracking contests tomorrow. Ball forward. Vandersarg with the header. Goes back to him. Jones just thinks it over the top. Shattuck helps it on, but Scabilio heads it back to Hewitt-Bell. Just a little over a minute and a half left here at Lambert Park in the first half. Of course, the round 12 fixture of the NPL New South Wales Premier League. The start of the second half of the season tonight for all teams. Some sides have set themselves up nicely for a tilt at the Premiership. There's plenty of sides still in the mix for that all-important top 5 spot. Green. Boich. Ball over top, finding a Kuno. Nice ball there from Pedge Boich. Kuno needs some help though. Ivanovic making him twist and turn. Gartier. Shoulder to shoulder. Says Katie Patterson. Of course, Harry Vandersarg on a yellow, the only person at the moment on a yellow. Certainly be careful for the remainder of this game. Not always easy as a defender. Green taken down. There'll be a free kick to Hakoah. We see 4 minutes of additional time to be played in this first half, so 4 additional minutes. Good opportunity still for Hakoah to draw level going into the sheds. So Kuno placed the ball. Very surprised if he doesn't have a shot on target here. Certainly looks like a man that's going to do so. Shohei Kuno, ball over the top. Well, he'd love to have that one again. Shohei Kuno. Shoveling it well and truly over the bar. Much to the relief of Hewitt-Bell and the Sydney FC players. Green there. Teague. Head down by Coombs. Jack Green. No room to move, so has to go back to the skipper in Coombs. Switch of play now. Connor Shattuck now for Hakoah. Long ball forward. Deflected there by Coop. Garty almost nicking it in there, but to challenge that head, too much on it. Straight to Hewitt-Bell. Lamberton, nice flick on for Ivanovic. Cuts inside, but helping out defensive duties there, Jack Green. Winning the ball back off Ivanovic for Hakoah. Just a little over 2 minutes left of time added on in this first half. Sydney FC holding on to that 1-0 lead courtesy of that Benjamin Coop strike. A flick on by Nodgy. Straight to Van Meurs. King over the top for Lamberton. Boach strong there. Jones. He can run. Lays it off Ezekiel. Gautier. King standing up. Nicely there, though. And the play breaking down for Hakoah. "60 minutes gone at Seymour Shaw. Still Southern Sharks 2, leading Sydney Olympic 0. So Southern Sharks look like they're maintaining their resurgence with a couple of key signings against Sydney Olympic. Certainly won't be up for another loss. Abassad's men. Bowych. Robert Ezekiel. The chest down by Nodgy. Straight to Holman. Opportunity now for Sydney before the break. Just goes to play it inside to Lamberton. Lamberton peeled off in the wrong direction there, but can defence turn into attack. Van Muir's strong. First time. Gets it there for Sydney. Teague. Lamberton fighting hard with Shattuck. Shattuck winning out there though. Ezekiel to Nodgy. Lamberton coming back to help out defensively. As we see the 4 minutes of time added on it up here in the first half. Can't be much more left. And there certainly won't be. Katie Patterson blows her whistle for half time. And it's Sydney FC 1. Leading Hakoah Sydney City East 0. Goal scorer for Sydney FC scored by Benjamin Coop. The difference between the two in the first half, that 32nd minute strike. We'll take a short break and be back for the second half in a little under 10 minutes' time. Sydney FC 1, leading Hakoah Sydney City East 0.
Football is invaluable and much appreciated. Spectators must comply with the Hyundai A-League terms of admission and the venue's conditions of entry, including provisions relating to security screening and intoxication. Any spectator identified with a prohibited item or assessed as unduly intoxicated may be refused entry, evicted from the stadium and handed over to police for further questioning. The lighting of flares, fireworks, smoke bombs or incendiary devices inside or outside the venue is a safety risk to other spectators and will not be tolerated. Any person identified engaging in such activity will be handed over to police for further questioning and potentially banned from attending future matches. We ask you respect your fellow spectators by refraining from illegal and dangerous activities.
Not a lot of action. At least we're going to go on. Just over the key, we got this in there, but just couldn't tip it over.
Have you got the stats? Just in case we want.
You know, I'll do them when I get back on.
So which mobile app are you using to see the results?
This one. Football, 24. Yeah, it shows all of them. Division 2, Division 3, all of them.
Okay.
It's the top app. Look, Midfield 2, Victoria 1, Australia, South Australia. It's all the world, but for the Australian league, it's perfect. You know what I mean? Because the other league, a lot of them don't show the Australian one, but this shows all of them. Because they have guys going, because they bet on all the games, these games, so they always have people out of the game, so they put in, they don't put the scorers, but they put down who scored, you know. So it's up to date. that's all right.
So one shot here or for
No, that's all right.
keys. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
gentlemen, please welcome the teams back onto the field for the second half. Hakoah Sydney City East FC and your Sydney FC.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lambert Park for the commencement of the second half between Sydney FC and Hakoah Sydney City East. Those just joining in to the live stream, Sydney FC 1, leading Hakoah Sydney City East. Neil, just a couple of half-time stats for you. Shots in the first half, Sydney FC 2, Hakoah 7. Shots on target 2 from Sydney and 3 from Hakoah. 3 corners to 0 in favour of Hakoah Sydney City East. Fouls pretty even, 7-6 in favour of Hakoah. Just a 1 yellow card. So an evenly poised game we find. Teague now. Scabilio. Jones just gets a deflection in there, but still falls for Sydney. Lamberton. But Ezekiel just playing it off him there and winning possession. And the throw for Hakoah. Akuno. Looking for Gautier. Joel King just happy to watch it go over for a Sydney goal kick. Of course, plenty of action in and around the league tonight. 76 minutes gone at Seymour Shaw. Still Sutherland 2 leading Sydney Olympic 0. Akuno. Just holding it up for Oliver Green. Jack Green. Gautier. The block there by Scabilio. Lamberton. Ivanovic under pressure by Ollie Green there. Samuel's pass to King on the far side. Can't be kept in. Hakoah with the throw. Ball into the box now. Looking for Gautier over the top. Finding Akuno. Gets there first. Coming out. Hewitt Bell off his line. Brave work there from the keeper. Holman just helps it down the line for Coop. Continuing on with his run. Jake Holman. Van der Sarg. Teague now. Coop. Holman. Going to play it in. Gets there first. Nice block save there by Norval. Concedes the corner to Sydney. Will be taken by Jake Holman. Of course, the game's at the moment. Blacktown City 2 leading Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. That's just into the start of the second half. And half time at Marconi. Marconi 1 trailing up. You like that. Tigers 3. As the ball is whipped in near post. Jack Green with the clearance as far as King. Holman now. Squares it up. Rather audacious attempt there from young Joel King. Not troubling Norval one iota. Hugh Bell resumes play here at Lambert Park. Ezekiel down the line. Can't be kept in though. Throw to Sydney. Oliver Green gets it down for Nodji. Teague all over him, no advantage. Cries from the fans on the far side for a yellow card. Roich. Goes back to Shattuck. There's Jones near, but just can't work that triangle. So Bowish will go long again. Nice first touch there by Jack Green. Gets it down. Gautier. Harry Jones. Unfortunately for Hakoah there. Jack Green just coming infield. Some urgency from Hakoah though. More of a press that we're seeing in this start of the second half. Ivanovic now corrals it down the line, looking for Coop. Getting there first is Shattuck, his header there. Just makes it through to Norval. Of course, Ryan Norval, great custodian. He has been over the years in the NPL New South Wales Men's One competition. Was in last week's Team of the Week. Some fabulous saves for Hakoah out there against Blacktown City. Jones dispossesses Skatadis there. Kuno. Ball in by Jack Green. Far post ball, the head back. Just no one there for Hakoah, so Ivanovic has a chance to break downfield. Still going, Luke Ivanovic. Just checking his run there. Hamish Lamberton. Assistant referee Maggie Price on hand. Right in line with that one. Certainly wasn't going to miss that one, even though he checked his run. Hamish Lamberton, just a fraction offside. Play breaking down for Sydney. Coombs. Pressure on Boach there from Coop. Plays it square across to Shattuck. Nodji. Jones. Slides it in behind, looking for a Kuno. Heavy touch there, unfortunately, for Hakoah. Straight to Hewitt Bell. King. Working that left corridor, this time with Lamberton, but turned over. Ivanovic trying to win it back, can't do so. Ezekiel there, strong on the ball for the visitors. Now through Jack Green. Long ball forward, looking for a Kuno. Expect Hakoah to come at Sydney in the second half. Needing a result to keep their season alive, but as we've touched on already tonight, needing the club championship points. So tight down the bottom. It is. Van Mewers gets there first. Plays it back downfield. A flick on header from Ivanovic, but Nodji now. Shattuck. Ezekiel. Squares it up for Oliver Green. Tries to play it close. Akuno on the turn. Just can't get over the ball. Shohei Akuno. They'll have to get back into this one. Hakoah need to change their fortunes. Done well defensively over the last few weeks, as we've touched on. Just the 15 goals in the 11 games, but only an output of 8. And with Gautier scoring 4 of those, they need to find another hero tonight, if it isn't to be Amari Gautier for Hakoah. Norval forward. Bombs on. Vermuer's there with the header. Gets it down only as far as Hakoah. Can he play Jack Green in behind? Still going Jack Green. Gautier tries his luck. The deflection slowing it down though. He's shot straight to Hewitt Bell comfortably. Coombs though. Relax Benny is the cry from young Harry van der Saag. So he leaves it for him. Lamberton straight to Hakoah, giving away possession. Gautier now. The switch to Ezekiel. Has Nodji to his right. And that's where he goes. Taka Nodji now for Hakoah. Bombing forward. Ivanovic just holding him up, making him play backwards to Jones. Coombs. Hakoah in behind. Delightful ball for Jones. Getting there first is Skabilia though. And the last touch coming off Harry Jones. For a Sydney goal kick. For those of you just joining into the telecast, Hakoah's captain Brad Walker went off in around the 26th minute tonight with an injury. So it's James Coombs with the armband, the captain's armband, in case you were wondering. So we wish Brad speedy recovery and hope he's okay next week. A corner piece of what Hakoah do defensively in that middle of defence. He's the skipper in Brad Walker. Shattuck. Skatadis. Just plays it square. Off the back of Skatadis there. Was Ivanovic's ball down the line, so hands possession back to Hakoah. The switch now. Jack Green. Ball forward, cut out easily by Harry van der Saag. They can turn defence into attack now. Harry van der Saag up over the halfway line. Going at Bowie. Still going Harry van der Saag. Into the 18-yard box. Onto his right. Harry van der Saag. Can he square it up for Ivanovic? Still going Lamberton. The ball in behind. Coop just leaving it there. Coming across. Connor Shattuck though. Saving the day for Hakoah. And it's Gautier now. Needs to release quickly. Has Nodji to his right. Nodji now running at jogging. The ball in, far post, looking for Green. The header across. The head down, but only as far as King for Sydney. Ivanovic needs to not lose it in that third of the park. Doing well in the end though. Sydney to play out through Scabilio. Van der Saag to Holman. Skatadis. Nice turn. Under pressure there from Jones. Shattuck coming in. Almost winning it back for Sydney was Skatadis, but it's Hakoah now. He can run it. Van der Saag. Still going Shahai. Hakoah goes near post. Not much room to move with. No margin of error there, that's for sure. Just snapping at his shot, getting around the ball somewhat. Just need to do better in that front third, Hakoah. If they are the force, the issue in the second half. The 1-2 now. Ball in. Looking for Gautier. Gets there first. Oh, he can't get it into the back of the net. Amari Gautier got there first, but just couldn't get the angle on the ball. Coombs with a quick throw. You can see Hakoah certainly not wasting time tonight. Such is the urgency of a result here at Lambert. Coop putting Boach under pressure. Nice switch of play though. Handing the possession over to Sydney, though, on the far side. And it's Ivanovic now. Has King doubling up behind him. That's where he goes. Joel King steps on it. Maintains possession. Skatadis. Ball in behind. Had the angled runs there from Coop and Holman. Straight to Norval, though. Rolls it out. Good distribution there to Jones. Ezekiel. Over the top looking for Gautier. Fractionally offside. The striker. As we'll see another substitution for Sydney this time. The first of the match coming off number 9, Hamish Lamberton. And coming on, one of the fan favourites in number 12, Joey Tilio. We know Marco is out tonight through injury. And we wish him well with his recovery of that neck contusion. Good to see Joey Tilio on for the Sky Blues. $15 minutes gone. Here at Lambert Park still. Sydney holding a slender 1-0 lead. A game that is certainly there for the taking tonight for both sides. Jones. Ezekiel. Shattuck. Pejbovic. Shattuck up towards the halfway line now. Akuno. Ezekiel, heavy first touch, dispossessed. Akuno now, up towards the 18-yard box. Trying to play it cute in behind. Jones. Is hoping for the run to continue there of Takanoji on the right. He just stopped. But it's Hakoah again. Jack Green. Looking for Ollie Green. Can't get there. Straight to Hewitt Bell. Well, an inch or two lower there. We may have well seen a leveller from Oliver Green. Ivanovic with the header. In the centre of the park. Teague. Joel King. Continuing down the line, Joey Tilio, but they go inside to Coop. Tries to lay it off. In the end, it does go to Joey Tilio, but assistant referee flags the offside there. Joey Tilio continued with his run and unable to check it in time before being flagged. Coombs. Jack Green down the line. Emery Gautier. Oliver Green over the top, looking for Takanoji. Oh, just couldn't get that first touch there, but it's still with Hakoah through Ezekiel. Robert Ezekiel onto his left, has a shot, not far wide. Robert Ezekiel, well, almost the equaliser there for Hakoah. Turning defence into attack through that quick transition. They're inching their way closer, Hakoah. But can they find the leveller? That's the question that will be asked in the next 27.5 minutes. Ball forward. Coombs with a header. Down. Oliver Green to Nodji. Ezekiel steaming to his right. Joey Tilio running with him. Defensive duties for the number 12 for the Sky Blues. Kuno to Nodji. Shattuck. Bowick. Back to Shattuck. Coop pressing him. Still going, the right back. Twisting and turning. Gets a nice ball in. Just can't get his foot wrapped around it though. Progress scores from around the grounds. Let's see more Shaw into injury time now. Sutherland Sharks 2, leading Sydney Olympic 0. So it looks like the resurgent Sutherland Sharks will continue on with another victory tonight. 64 gone out at Popondetta. Still Blacktown City 2, leading Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. And 58 gone at Bosley Park. Apia 3, leading Marconi Stallions 1. Holman. Joey Tillio tries to slide it in behind for Coop. Getting there to mop up is Coombs for Hakoah. Holman. King with the throw. Finds Ivanovic. Shattuck in his pocket all over him. Does well to win himself a goal kick, taken quickly by Norval. Boich. Overcooking that. No chance for Connor Shattuck. Usain Bolt wouldn't have been able to keep that in. So again, inviting Sydney into their half. Nodgy. Strong. Let's switch a play there from Oliver Green. Finding Jack Green, just Holman doing enough to put him off. Win Sydney the throw. Teague brings it down. Scabilio. Van der Sarg. Beautiful ball down the line for Joey Tillio. He'll keep it in. Young Joey Tillio cuts back inside of James Coombs into the 18-yard box. Tried to beat Bowie, couldn't do so. And Hakoah now through Jack Green. Searching ball forward. Not the play though. Had Gautier to his left and near. Much better to maintain the possession there. They would have been Hakoah, but they win it back in the middle of the park now. Through Robert Ezekiel. Skotardis comes across and concedes a throw. Harry Jones. Ezekiel, the ball into the mixer, looking for the header. Straight to Hewitt Bell though. Of course, Hewitt Bell playing midweek in that Champions League game. What an experience it was for the young Sky Blues players, all 8 of them from the NPL side that took part in that game last week. Joey Tillio. King over the top for Ivanovic. He's onside. He'll get their first 2. Shattuck holding him up. Can't go anywhere. Isolated there. Luke Ivanovic. Ezekiel coming to help in, and they win the ball back, Hakoah. The clearance forward only as far as Van Muurs. Skotardis to Van der Sarg. Whips it in, straight to Norval though. Just over midway through the second half. 32nd minute strike from Benjamin Coop. The difference between the two at the moment. Sydney 1 leading Hakoah 0. Will Gotts calling all the action for you on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page, as well as the Football New South Wales YouTube stream tonight. All games live throughout 2019 in the NPL New South Wales Men's 1 competition. Of course, round 12, the start of the second part of the season. Hakoah looking to wrest something from this game at the moment. Jack Green dispossessed, and it's Sydney now through Joey Tilio on the far side. Ivanovic just tries to flick it back inside, but under good pressure there from Connor Shattuck. And Hakoah once again will come again at Sydney. Jack Green over the half now. Coop coming back to help out. Akuno twisting and turning, looking for any vantage point he can find in this sky blue defence. The ball from Green, the outside of the left foot, looking for Nodji. It's cleared away by Tilio there though, and he'll find himself on the ball. Van Meurs. Free kick to Sydney. Well, full time at Seymour Shaw, and Sutherland Sharks 3 have defeated Sydney Olympic 0. So a massive victory for Terry Palapanis' men. King now. Good skill to bring it down, finding Tilio. He'll turn inside. Tried to thread the needle, couldn't do so. Opportunity now for Hakoah. Van der Sarg cleans up, not for the first time. Boich kept going, Holman all over him. May find himself with a yellow card, and that's what happens there. Young Jake Holman. So he will be the second player booked tonight for Sydney. Of course, the other being Harry van der Sarg. At Bosley Park, 64 gone up. You're now 4 leading Marconi Stallions 1. So the poor form for the Stallions looks like continuing out there at Bosley Park, while at Popondetta, 71 gone. Mount Druitt have pulled one back. It's Blacktown City 2 now leading Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1. So a couple of interesting results tonight, or looming results. There's still a couple of games in the balance, it appears. Coombs plays it short to Jones. Akuno. Shattuck. Sydney dropping deeper at the moment. So Ezekiel, he'll run up towards the 18. Ball in by Shattuck. Far post looking for Oliver Green. The challenge there on Hewitt Bell. Nothing sinister. And Thomas Hewitt-Bell doing well there, though. Van der Sarg. Nice ball there from Benjamin Coop, fighting Jake Holman. Just couldn't get that first touch that he needed on it. Did well to just get there to keep the ball in, but in doing so, couldn't get the touch required to maintain the possession for the Sky Blues. So, Hakoah on the far side through Ezekiel. Jones, Akuno, ball in behind, looking for Nodji. Getting there first is King. We may see another substitution here for Hakoah. As we wait to see who is coming off. Looks like Edison Sayan will be the man that's coming on. We'll just wait for this to play out. Holman still going. Coop, first time looking for Van der Sarg. That's a yellow there to Pedge Boich. So the first person to find his name into the book for Hakoah, the third of the night, given by Katie Patterson. And the substitution now taking place for Hakoah, coming off number 60, Taka Nodji. And Addison Sayan coming on for him. So some fresh leads coming on for Gavin Ray's side. The Gov, as he's known around circles, of course, was a great player in his own right, reaching the heights that he did in Scotland. Teague. Skatardis. King goes all the way back to Hewitt Bell. Coombs just leaves it for Norval. Jack Green. Ollie Green. We see the ball move from the left to the right this time. And ball just handed away there by Robert Ezekiel to Ivanovic. Joey Tillio now running it. Connor Shattuck into the box. Joey Tillio just runs out of space. Of course, the Tillio boys, Marco not playing tonight, but both of them great speed and skill. But the ball over the top this time for Gautier. Gets there, holds it up, looking for runners. Far post. Can't get the ball there. Oliver Green still falls for him though. Ollie Green onto his left, has a shot. The block there by Hewitt Bell and cleared away to safety by Sydney. Jack Green still. Jake Holman though concedes a throw. Well, Sydney almost invited Hakoah there, not clearing the ball. Ollie Green just saw his rasping shot saved there by Hewitt Bell. Throw's taken. Looking for the flick on. Corner conceded there by Holman. It'll be Akuno for Hakoah. As the ball's whipped in, far post ball. Can he get a head onto it? Kenny Watt. Another corner. To Hakoah. That may have been Pedge Bowich with the header for Hakoah. Kuno to load up and pull the trigger once again for Hakoah. Ball in. Looking for the head there. Bowich this time. Can't find the target. And force the save. It's just under 13 minutes to play here at Lambert Park. Sydney 1, Hakoah 0. Can Hakoah get a result? Sayan over the top looking for Gautier. The head down by Van Meurs to Teague. He looks up and finds Joey Tillio. Ivanovic wins the throw on the far side for the Sky Blues. Of course, don't forget tomorrow, there are 2 games still to play out tomorrow afternoon. We'll just get back to those games in a moment as we see Holman now. Tries to square it up for Skatardis. Hands it over to Oliver Green. Van der Sark doing well there. Tracking back, winning the ball for Sydney. Of course, tomorrow, Inland Sports Centre, the 3 o'clock game. Rockdale City, Suns 1. Sydney United, 58 FC. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Jack Clifton will be calling all the action for you there. And at Kramer Park, also at 3 o'clock, Manly United taking on Wollongong Wolves. Van der Sarg into the box now. A corner conceded there by Coombs. And that game at Kramer Park also kicking off at 3 o'clock. Nate Patrick calling the game for you across at Kramer Park tomorrow. Blacktown City have taken a 3-1 lead with 11 minutes to play against Mount Druitt Town Rangers, so they also look like they're heading for a victory tonight. Blacktown City as well as Apia, who are currently leading Marconi by 4-1. Holman with the corner, looking for the header, gets a nice ball in there. And it was Van Muurs with the header. Norval with a save. And Holman once again will reload for Sydney. The ball in. Straight to Norval this time. He looked to release quickly. And it's Sayan now. Jack Green. Jones. Can sense the urgency from the Hakoah players. Sayan with a switch. Green doing well. Certainly running on tired legs. So would have been happy to see that ball in behind him, but crucial they maintain possession now. Through goes. He has a shot from distance. The spill from Hewitt Bell. Easily picked up by him at the second attempt. King forward for Ivanovic. Looking to turn Boich there. Slight foul in the back, so it'll be a Sydney free kick just inside their own half. And we see a substitution now for Hakoah. Coming off will be James Coombs. And that'll be Hassan Sufi coming on the 28. So some more firepower up top for Hakoah, trying to force a result here. Boich. Teague over the top. Sydney can break now. 2-on-1. Holman holds it up though. He should have released earlier. Ivanovic was free. They played that nicely. Boich. Kuno. Ball in behind. Finds Sufi. Clear to safety by Van Muels. Can we see another substitution this time for the home side? So Jake Holman coming off and Paolo Bonani coming on. So a good shift from young Jake Holman. And Paolo Bonani coming on for Sydney for the last 7 or so minutes here at Lambert. Sayan. Jones to Boich. Ball over the top. Just too much on it for Ezekiel. As things stand at the moment, if Sydney do go on and record a victory here, they'll move up to 8th spot on the ladder on 14 points. Only 4 points temporarily outside of the 5, pending games to come, but will be a return of 7 points in the last 2 for the Sky Blues if they hold on to this lead. Green now. Boich. Ball forward now for Coop. He gets around. Shadaku sleeps. Still going. Benjamin Coop has a shot from distance on the half volley. Hit it sweetly, but not sweet enough to trouble Ryan Norval. Van Muels heads it down for Scabilio. Young Paddy turns around on a dime. Still going. Will need support. Has it in the form of Van der Sarg. Still going. Patrick Scabilio tries the back heel. Under pressure. Norval just will play it short to Boich. Green. Harry Jones. Akuno. Far post ball in from Sayan. Didn't have the right compass on that one, Addison Sayan. Little under 4 minutes still to play out, bus time added on here at Lambert Park. Sydney FC holding on to a slender 1-0 lead. Hewitt Bell forward. Beats Coop. So Shattuck takes it quickly. Not a lot of time left for the visitors to snatch something out of this one. Sayan. The ball down the line. Gautier. Escatatis winning out possession there for Sydney. Oliver Green. Harry Jones over the top. Looking for Gautier. Ball falls down nicely. In the end, Van Muels concedes the corner. Of course, Hakoah have struggled throughout the season to score goals. If they are to go on and lose this 1-0, it'll be their third 1-0 loss of the season. Of course, going down last week to Blacktown City by 1-0. And did go down to Sydney Olympic in round 4 by that same scoreline. Head away there from Van Muers. Jones. Bolich there. Sayan in. Van Muers once again with the header. Sydney just happy to play out at the moment. Ivanovic goes infield. Just can't get his pass in for Ryan Teague. They did have an advantage of numbers there, Sydney. But Jim Van Weerenside will be happy to just maintain possession at this stage of the game. Teague with a beautiful ball in behind. Onside, Luke Ivanovic. He pulls the trigger, has a shot, far post. Just can't corral it into that corner. Almost put the game beyond doubt there, Sydney, with that slick counter movement. So Ivanovic has taken a slight knock there. Into the last minute of regulation time here at Lambert Park. Sydney FC 1 leading Hakoah Sydney City East 0. Of course, the other scores around the grounds tonight. Sutherland Sharks 3 defeating Sydney Olympic 0. 7 minutes left to play out at Bosley Park. Hence the visitors, Apia 4 leading Marconi Stallions 1. And Blacktown City into injury time leading Mount Druitt Town Rangers by 3-1. Of course, next week's fixtures sees Sydney taking on Manly United here on Saturday at 1 p.m. Whilst on Sunday, Hakoah at home at Hensley Athletic Field, a 5 p.m. kickoff. Take on the resurgent Sutherland Sharks. Substitution now for Sydney FC. Coming off is Luke Ivanovic, and he'll be replaced by Callum Talbot for the balance of this game. Which will be 4 minutes, so 4 additional minutes of time added on here. Gautier, ball in. Cleared away by Van Meurs for Sydney. Jones. Sayan. Ball in. Looking for Oliver Green. Ball in behind. Once again looking for Jack Green. Just not the right weight on it by Shohei Kuno. Flick on header there by Coop. Let's just keep their shape, Sydney, at the moment. Two and a half minutes of time added on to go still in this one. Van Meurs just plays it safety first. Still keeping that door slightly ajar for Hakoah. Jones. Not deep enough there. Scabilio gets it towards the centre of the field. Free kick given against Oliver Green there on young Paddy Scabilio. Hugh Bell playing the libero. He'll take this. Send it deep into Hakoah territory. Coop up for the header. So to Ezekiel. Sydney with a throw. 1.5 minutes left here at Lambert Park. Sydney 1. Hakoah 0. Trailing courtesy of that Benjamin Coop strike. His third of the season. Also scored with that cracking header last week against Sydney Olympic, so he's certainly a man in form at the moment. Young Benjamin Coop came on the other week against Apia, scored with that nice volley too, so good signs for Jim Van Weeren up top. Speaking of him, just played into the corner now. Benjamin Coop concedes the goal kick. 30 seconds left to play. Norval in no short terms will get it straight up and going forward. Scabilio with a header. Jones. Needed to just bomb forward that one. A pass of a tired player. Of course, they've been run ragged once again. Sydney FC, a young side, as we all know. Always in for a torrid encounter against them. Such a fit young team, as you would expect. Katie Patterson blows her whistle here at Lambert Park. And back-to-back wins for Coach Jim Van Wieren and the Sydney FC Sky Blues. And Sydney FC won, courtesy of that Benjamin Coop strike in the 32nd minute, have defeated Hakoah Sydney City East 0. Gavin Ray's men once again, they fell agonisingly short. Certainly doing the job defensively, but struggling to score in that front third at the moment. Their third 1-0 loss of the season. They have a big game to pick themselves up for next week, entertaining Sutherland Sharks, while Sydney FC look to make it 3 on the spin at home here at Lambert Park on Saturday against Manly United. But full time here at Lambert Park, Sydney FC 1 have defeated Hakoah Sydney City East 0. I'm Will Gotch. It's been a pleasure bringing all the action to you here tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget the 2 games live stream tomorrow at Illingdon Sports Centre and also at Cromer Park. But for now, thank you and good night.